Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Just did a review on this, the iAudi XL. Got a lot of products in today, so if you haven't seen that and you're interested in a car charger, go check out that video. But we're on to the next one. This is the WEN, W-E-N, rotary tool. It's the WEN 2307 variable speed rotary toolkit with a 100-piece accessory. So I did a review not too long ago of the Dremel 100 series, and that's the cheapest rotary tool that money can buy. But even at the cheapest, it comes with like 6 accessories that aren't very usable, and it costs $40. I got it on sale for a little bit less than that. But on Amazon, where I normally buy everything in the world, you can get this. It's kind of the Chinese knockoff, and it comes with 100 accessories for half of that cost. So this is the WEN 2307. It's, well, we'll get into it. It's variable speed. It's got 100 pieces in it. The Dremel was single speed. So this is actually variable speed. It's 120 volts, 60 hertz. It's a 1 amp motor that's in here. Put this away before I cut myself. Variable speeds are from 8,000 to 30,000 RPM. Now the Dremel only did 30,000 RPM. Has a spindle lock, which is fine. 6-foot power cord, same as the Dremel. 100-piece accessories. Didn't come with a 100-piece accessory. The other one from Dremel came with 6. And we'll get into what those come with in a second here. But the big deal is this is $17. The other one is $40. So this has more features than almost any other way. But it is one of those knockoffs. So, you know, you're kind of rolling the dice with that. So, I guess we'll go over this real quick. Everything I just read right there talks about variable speed. 1-year limited warranty. I don't know what Dremel's is off the top of my head. Technical support number, wenproducts.com. Variable speed. So it says variable speed, bit changing wrench, 2 felt polishing wheels, 54 sanding discs, 10 grinding stones, 2 high-speed cutters, 1 dressing stone, 20 cutoff wheels, 2 sander bands, 4 sander bands, 1 drum sander, 2 mandrels, 2 drill bits, that's interesting, and 2 colettes. So it's got the spindle lock here, a brush cover. It's got the, talks about the motor that's built in, on-off switch, hanging storage loop, 6-foot power cord, and the speed dial. Okay. So this seems to have just about all the accessories in here. It is taped shut, but at least it comes in a little box. And then, put that down for a second. We'll take a look at the manual here. Should be it. Manual comes in a bag. It's kind of weird. Nice and glossy. So if you can't figure it out, they give you all the numbers and emails to get. It says pay close attention to all the warnings so you don't hurt yourself with this tool. Technical data, how much it weighs 1.1 pounds. Warnings. Lots of warnings. Shows you all the attachments it has here. Getting to know the rotary toolkit. So, not too many pictures. And I like pictures. I don't like reading. But seems like a decent... man, this is way heavier than the Dremel. Way heavier. Okay, so kind of like any other drill bit. You loosen this up, put your attachment in, screw it on down. You can kind of push this little button in here and you can find it. It will lock and you can use that to tighten it. I have no idea what this is for. Not sure what that's for. A little cover there. Okay. Yeah, definitely way heavier. But same RPMs and everything like that. You've got, obviously when you plug it in, it turns on with the on-off switch there. That's pretty simple, easy to get. That's the little hanging hook, and the Dremel does come with that one also. But then you have speeds 1 to max. That'll zoom in there. Maybe not. So it says max 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I think it clicks when it gets all the way over there. Yeah, it kind of gives you a click when you're on max speed there. And then you can toggle it and you just turn it on and off. So that's that. Power cord's fine, same length. It's decent gauge, so it's not the cheapest little power cord. Obviously, it doesn't need to be grounded. So let's take a look at the attachments, I guess. Okay. Got some sanding discs. They all look to be roughly the same, but they also look to be massively cheap. But I don't think the Dremel actually comes with sanding discs. It comes with like some sanding pieces, but yeah, I can. Oh no, I guess they're a different grade. I can see you plowing through one of these. I mean, look how thin that is. I mean, that's just like the littlest piece of sandpaper there. I mean, it's like ultra thin. But it comes with 54 of them, so you can, plow through these things. But I mean, depending on the size of your project, I'm going to only use this for, small electronics projects and, cutting plastic and other things like that. I'm not going to be using it for a ton of stuff. Okay, here's the heavier duty ones. Let me open up some of these. If I can get this little bag open here. Definitely like that it's twice as cheap, and it comes with a million more accessories. So yeah, these are all the same grit, but double-sided, a little bit bigger and a little bit thicker. I'd probably say like twice as big and thick. So you've got a whole bunch of those. A couple sanding wheels, and these are just about the same as what's provided with the Dremel. Got a whole bunch of heck, there's a million of these things here. A bunch of different grinding stones. So you've got, man, there's, 1,000 of these different ones in all different shapes and sizes. And they're nice. I mean, they're about the same quality that is provided with, I think these are actually polishing. These are very smooth. Same ones that are provided in terms of quality with Dremel. So that's that. I think it's even the same like size spindle head, I guess. So you could probably just buy this just for the accessories to use with the Dremel piece. Got this little sanding block here, and that doesn't really look like it attaches to. It's probably just to sand the attachments, not anything else. Got the attachment wheel here. And that's got some rubber on the outside so that you can, put these little sanding wheels and other things like that on there. Little buffing wheel. It's just kind of like a piece of like felt. It's got the same little hole there in the front, so you can swap that out. Maybe put that on there. Yep. Nope, that's not it. Another little attachment wheel here for something. Another polishing one that's just a little bit smaller. We've got more sanding wheels that are on here. You've got, I'm telling you, the exact same tool that comes with the Dremels. A little wrench on one side, small screwdriver on this side. Let's see what else. This looks like another, if that'll focus, another attachment head here. So you can interchange some things there. This looks like that's kind of threaded, like it would be for maybe those felt pieces. I mean, just a ton of attachments, little drill bits here. I've never actually thought about using that as a drill, but I suppose you could. Another looks like a pretty sharp little grinding stone there. That's very coarse and pointed. So that's about it, guys. Yep, comes with a little case. A little bit on the cheap side, but what do you expect for 17 bucks? So I'm going to put it through its paces over the next couple of weeks, let you know how it stacks up to the competition. The Dremel was fine. Another thing I'll test is, I guess, how quiet it is, because the apartment that I live in, I don't want to have all these massively loud tools, so that's definitely a factor. Cordless doesn't matter too much to me. I've got extension cords, and I normally don't work too far from an outlet anyway. This is definitely heavier, but we'll see if the half-price Chinese knockoff from WEN is better than the traditional Dremel product that costs twice as much. Definitely like that there's more accessories, but we'll see how it stands up if I'm breaking 3 or 4 of these every single time I try to do a project. Maybe it's good that I've spent the money on the other piece, but this was very inexpensive for me. $17. I guess I'll look on their website, see what else they have here. Origin, China, size, medium, style. It doesn't have the flex shaft on here, but I don't really need that. It has a ton of customer reviews. It is the number 7th ranked tool in home improvement, power hand tools, power tools, and the number 1 ranked tool on Amazon in rotary tools. It's in the top 600 in terms of home tools. Let's see. It talks about sanding and grinding. This, if you get the flex shaft one that it comes with, actually comes with this really nice plastic case. That's about $30 for one of those. Whole bunch of questions that are on here, but of all the reviews, there's over 1,100 reviews on this. There's like 100 on a Dremel product. So people obviously go for the less expensive model, and all their top reviews are, why would you spend $80 for a Dremel? Why would you buy, a Dremel? Somebody actually uses that it's called the Terrific Terrier Toenail Trimmer. Somebody actually uses this to trim their dog's toenails. That's kind of weird. Some good reviews, some bad reviews, but 61% of the reviews are 5-star reviews. Got 19% 4-star reviews. 9% of the reviews are 3-star, 4% 2-star, and 7% 1-star. So it is very highly reviewed. I'm sure there's a million of these reviews on Amazon.com and on YouTube, but I figured I'd give my own 2 cents. So I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Let me know, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Questions or comments, any of that good stuff, leave them in the comments section below. I will be around to answer them as best as I can. And then I'm going to do a comparison video in a couple of months here. Once I've really put these through their tests, I've got a lot of little DIY projects and other mods that I'm currently working on that I'm going to use a lot of these rotary tools for. So I will definitely put them through their paces, come back in a couple of months, and let you know what I find. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one.